Hey everyone, this is JoJo. I'm here to do my library book haul. Sorry for my voice. My voice is kind of like a scratchy, heart. You call it dry. I think I have a little cold in there, so excuse me for that, because I'm not talking clearly like I used to. But yeah, so these are books I recently got at the library. A few of them are from my local library, and most of them, all of them, are from the library that is connected to a public school. So we went over there, waiting for my sister to get out of tutoring. To know the bag, buy some time. Yeah, buy some time until she gets out. Anyway, so I think this book the first book I'm gonna show you is, I think I showed you in a previous video, a previous library haul. I'm not really sure, but yeah. So this is Menthropology, The Science of Why the Modern Male is Not the Man He Used to Be, by Peter McAllister. Yeah, McAllister. And this is a nonfiction about how modern men are not as strong, smart, healthy, and all other kind of, you know, praiseworthy kind of things as like they used to be in the past. So the author was meant to write a book about modern men being like the strongest, or the wisest, smartest, healthiest, and whatever else, to find proof and stuff. But what he was searching, he also found he really found that our ancestors way back then were smarter, healthier, strongest, and we became like the weakest link. So yeah, this seemed interesting. I saw this on a a book haul video, and heard about it by this one booktube I'm subscribed to, and I don't know, I'm not really good with names, so I might link her below. So yeah, and she told me about this, and that's what got me interested. So I picked it up from the library. I read like the introduction. I think no, not the introduction. Was it like the prologue or something? Hold on. Yeah, kind of like the prologue of the like almost like introducing his topic in a way, and that's what got me interested. So yeah, the next book I got here is Frontlines by Michael Grant, and this is a historical fiction of a like an alternative history if women were, was they drafted into the war. I mean, into the army of World War II, I believe. Is it World War II? Yeah. So yeah, this is about if women and girls were able to be drafted into the war, and their story and stuff. So it's kind of big, and I can't wait to get into it because it seemed interesting. And I heard some good things about this series. The second book just came out too, or didn't come out. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, I can't wait to get into this. And the next book, the last book I got in my local library is The Thousandth Floor by Katharine McGee. I heard some good things about this, and the synopsis sounded really interesting. It's about the thousandth floor building of, like, the higher you live up, the richer you are, I guess, and more fabulous life you have, and the lower, stuff like that. I would like to tell you about your class, society, status, I guess, I don't know. And this is I don't know, I think it's from different point of view. Uh, I think so, like different characters. And so in the beginning, I heard that I think everybody knows this. Like in the beginning, one character is up on the top, on the top of the building, and they fell off. Not really fall off, but they like jumped off, and like trying to commit suicide, I guess. And you don't know who the character is, so that's why after that it will be leading up to that. So for some reason it seemed like I did a crappy synopsis of this, but oh well, I don't know. So it's mostly about like the fantastic life is not what it's cracked up to be, I guess. And it seemed like it could be like a mystery, maybe a thriller, I don't know. But it seemed interesting, so yeah, can't wait to read that. Alright, next I'm going to show you the books I got at the public library that is connected to the school. So first I'm going to show you the graphic novels, making sure that that's everything. I'm going to show you the graphic novels first that I picked up. The first two graphic novels is just like kind of like a series. It's foiled by Jan Yolen and illustrated by Mike Calvallaro. I think that's how you pronounce his name right there. And this is the first book in the series. It's about fencing, and I don't know if it's like a fantasy or it's a contemporary with this girl, kind of imagination, but it seemed interesting. You see it in the back of it. Yeah, so I don't know. So you see her, when she fencing, I guess she felt like a strong female warrior or something. I don't know, but it seemed kind of interesting, so I can't wait to read that. The next is, the second book is Curses, Foiled Again. And, no, the same author and the same illustrator. And this cover look even more interesting. I'm still confused. I don't know if it's a fantasy or is it like this girl with this big imagination. But yeah, I really like how the cover and art is. So this could be cool. I want to show you some of the art. It's mostly like black and kind of like a grayish scheme color here, but they have some color pages here. They even have color with the gray scheme, so that's what most of the art is. It doesn't have, it has mostly gray scheme in the first one, but it only have a few color in the first one, like near the end, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, I can't wait to read that. That seemed really interesting. And the last graphic novel I got here is Wayward, Volume 1, String Theory. And this is by, hold on, I want to get the full names here. By Jim Zub and Steve Cummings. Well, that's the line art. Yeah, well, yeah. There are other people who created the book. So this is that. And I don't know much about this. I saw this, I don't know, some time ago in a bookstore maybe, or someone presented it on BookTube. Don't remember, but I heard just some interesting things about this girl who went to Japan, and I guess there's something to do with powers and weird stuff, and you know how I like my weird stuff and Japanese culture and stuff like that. So this seemed interesting. I really like the art. The art seemed interesting. Like right here, trying to see any other interesting art forms like here. So yeah, that's interesting. Alright, next I'm going to show you the books. The actual, not graphic novels, but actually novels that I want to show you. Most of these are, well, all of them are like, YA. And I think only one is middle grade, I think. So the first book I got here is Dragon Haven by Robin McKinney. Yeah. And this is a high fantasy, I think. Yeah, fantasy. And about dragons, I think. And don't know much about this. Except for Jake lives with his scientist father at the Makepeace Institute of Integrated Dragon Studies. I'm trying to... So they rarely see dragons, but I guess maybe Jake finally saw one, or it's a she. No, it's a he, Jake. and I guess he finally saw one, but it seemed interesting. I read one book by this author, and that book is The Blue Sword. Wait, is it The Blue Sword? Yeah, it's The Blue Sword. I read that, sometime like when I was still in high school, and I liked it. It was interesting. And I have one other book by this author, The Hero and the Crown, but I still haven't read that one. I had that for years and still haven't read it. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, so I can't wait to get into that. Next I got is Gone, Gone, Gone by Hannah Moskowitz. I don't think I pronounced that right, but I don't know if you can see that. We should find a different page. We should hold on for a moment, people. Alright, that's the title her name right there, under there, right there. And, this is this is about, it's a year after the 9/11 disaster, and this young, I think a boy named Crash is so it's mostly just a contemporary, I don't know, maybe it could be drama and stuff, but it's a LGBTQ book about Cage, I pronounce it, Cage and Leo, and like I guess they're like, yeah, I don't know much about this, but I picked it up because I read one book by this author called Teeth, and I really enjoyed that book, even though it did feel kind of like, I don't know, I was conflicted at the end, but at the same time I was kind of satisfied at the same time, like, man. But I really liked it. It was interesting. The book is weird and interesting, so I was like, anyway, I did wrote a review on it. I might put that in the link below. And so this is one of her. I guess this is one of her first books before Teeth. I'm not really sure, but it's interesting. Can't wait to check this out. All right. Next, I got is Chains by Laurie Halse Anderson. I don't know if I pronounced that right or not. And this is a historical fiction, I think middle grade. And you can tell by the cover it's about it's a historical fiction about slavery, I think. If a tiny nation could seek its freedom on that girl. Let's see. So yeah, so it's about let's see what year it is. Maybe I should. So it was the year 1976. I think that's around the year when the independence was signed. Oh, that was 1997. I mean 1777. I can't really be clear with history, so I don't know. So it's a middle grade historical fiction about slavery and freedom and how the independence and all that stuff. So this seemed interesting, and I can't wait to check it out. So yeah, and like it won some awards right there. Some nice awards. Next I got is Girl Man's Up by M.E. Gyward. I don't think I pronounced that word, but that's the last name right there. And this is about a girl who is like, just a girl who is who she is. Like, people say why are you trying to be like a boy? Because she acts, kind of like like tomboyish, or just like, people define people thinking that, you have to act a certain way to be a girl, or act like a certain way to be a boy. Like, I don't understand that. If you like playing video games, or, like action movies or sports, doesn't make you a boy or a tomboy. Some girls who are girly girls like sports and likes to read comics or play video games and stuff. So it's mostly defining who she is, and she also. Oh, this is also an LGBTQ book too. I think she's yeah, she not only does she's like not like trying to be like a typical girl. Like, she like video games and stuff. Nothing wrong with that. But she also, I think they said she also has a crush on a girl in here, but I'm not really sure. Yeah, but yeah. And she hangs, she has a lot of guy friends, so mainly, and then one, I don't know. But I read like I think the first chapter of this, like, on Amazon, I believe. Like, you know how they sometimes have those little free snippet, free chapters, and I read the first chapter and said, this is interesting. I want to get this. And one of the characters, one of the guy characters, sound like a jerk. Like, seriously, dude. Anyway, okay. Next, I get here is When We Collide by Emery Lord. And this is a contemporary, don't know much about it. I don't know, I guess something to do with romance, I guess, and maybe something else, but not really sure what. I've been wanting to read this for a while, ever since I think I heard of it, I think around last year. Been wanting to pick this up for a while, so yeah, finally got it. If you hear any noises out there, my sister is sweeping out there and like moving the chairs and stuff, so yeah. So, yeah, I don't know much about it. I really like the cover. I heard something about it that interests me. Maybe it's something to do with, like, not just romance, but family, too. I think that's what interests me, but not really sure, but can't wait to check it out. Next is The Way I Used to Be by Amber Smith. And this is another contemporary with a, like, kind of like we call it not a touchy subject, but kind of like a subject that's very hard um, to read for some people. So this the girl, the main character, was raped by her brother's best friend. And so it mainly shows her in high school from, I guess, freshman year to a senior year, I guess. Not really sure if it's senior year, but yeah, junior year, maybe it's senior year too. But not really sure. But it's mostly how she coped with what happened to her through the years, I guess. And like, I don't know if they gonna, if anybody, like her family gonna find out what happened to her and like do justice or something, like, comfort her, get her help or something, and I don't know. But yeah, I wanted to pick this up ever since I saw this at Target. Didn't know nothing about it, but I read a little bit about it at Target some time ago, and I'm like, that seems interesting, so I want to pick this up. So I finally picked it up. Yeah, it'll be kind of hard for me to read that because it's kind of, but I do want to read it. The next book I got here is Georgia, Peaches, and Other Forbidden Fruit by J. Robin Brown. And this, I heard, this is a new book. I think it came out around last year, right? I believe so. And this is, last year. And this is about a girl who is openly, openly gay, like she's lesbian. And, her father is like a preacher, I believe. Uh, hey, she got the same name as me. I just noticed that. Her name is Joanna Gordon, really. Um, her dad is the Reverend. So his dad remarried, I guess, and like they moved somewhere down south, Georgia. And she's openly gay. I think her dad was cool with it and stuff, but since he's the Reverend down like in Georgia and like they moved there and stuff, he kind of told her to like, can you be on the down low with your sexuality because no reputation, I guess. And like she only did it for her father, and like it was kind of hard since she's starting to get starting to crush on one of the girls down there at her new school, I guess. As a contemporary, I really like this cover, nice and pretty blue, and a pretty old spine. So yeah, I've been wanting to pick this up for a while, and I hope I really enjoy this story. And the last book I got here is a book I never even heard of. or seen before, and it's called Tiger Moon by Antonia Yeah. I don't know if you can see that. Put it here. Yeah. I don't know if I pronounced that right. But this is you can tell by the cover, it's probably like a fantasy. Maybe it's middle grade, maybe it's YA, don't know. Never seen this before. And I look back here to see when it was came out. I just don't understand. Oh, maybe it's from a different country. So um this was published in 2006 in Germany, and an English translation came out in 2008. So this was out since 2008, almost 10 years ago. I never heard of this or seen this before. And it's still in good condition. I mean, maybe people have never heard it before and they really, checked it out. But this sounds really, I mean, I don't really know. I don't know why I keep saying sound. I don't know is that, so the main character is named Farhad. He doesn't want to be a hero, but he doesn't want to be a worm either. So he's a thief. Trying to get things right. I don't know. I might put like a Goodreads synopsis down below, maybe. So yeah. So yeah, it seemed like a fantasy. The cover really got me wanting to read this because come on, there's a tiger and a kid writing it, and it's fantasy, something to do with like prophecy, I guess, or something. But yeah, it's a pretty book. I hope to maybe read it soon and maybe do a review on it. So yeah, so that's my library book haul. It's very long. It's like over 20 minutes. I talk too much. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment below. Say what you're currently reading or anything, like what you think I might like, recommendations are cool. And give a thumbs up and hope you subscribe. And I hope I see you again soon. Bye. Hey everyone, this is JoJo. I forgot, not really forget, it's just that I was waiting for these two other books to come in for the library haul. So I already did the video for all the other library books, but I had to wait till these other two come in to pick them up and stuff, so I need two more books to show you. Alright, so the first one here is The Last Wish, Introducing the Witcher by, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's translated, but I don't know from where. So that's the name down there, right here. Let me see if I know there's a translator. I don't know what language that name is from, but yeah, I saw this from another booktuber. I will probably link her channel below because I know who it was. I believe it's her. I only saw the video once, and like she mostly deals with fantasy and sci-fi, so I think it's her, but at the same time, not really sure. Well, anyway, so this is a fantasy kind of book with dragons, I believe, and I heard that this is something to do with, also has something to do with video games, maybe, or I don't know, something else that kind of adapted or maybe inspired by it. I'm not really sure, but this looked interesting, and I can't wait to read it. Check it out. Alright, and the last book I checked out from the library is The 100 Lies of Lizzie Lovett by Chelsea Sadati. I think that's how you pronounce her name, I think the last name. But I really like this cover. It looks nice and simple. And I seen this like before it came out. I seen this a lot on Goodreads. I was like, that looked interesting. What's that about? And it's some kind of thriller, kind of mystery kind of thing. It's about this girl named Lizzie Lovett who suddenly disappeared. And Hawthorne is a girl from her school, same school as Lizzie Lovett, and I guess she's trying to figure out who not who she is. I guess maybe, but like where she been, where she disappeared to, and she went so into this mystery that she even like find out everything about this girl. Like she hanging out with the girl's boyfriend. I guess I don't know, meeting the girl's family, all that stuff. I think that's like I don't know. But it seemed interesting. At first, I thought it was like a contemporary one. At first, the cover like a regular contemporary, but this is more like a thriller, mystery kind of thing. I don't know how to pronounce, how to know the synopsis as well. I have an idea of what the synopsis is, but I don't know how to say it properly. In the back right here, it says Lizzie Lovett had the perfect life. That was her first lie. So that's interesting. So this girl, Lizzie Lovett, who disappeared, I guess she lives in lies or something like that. So I really like the cover. I really like yellow. Yellow is my second favorite color. So I can't wait to get into this. So those are the last two books in my library book haul. I will probably merge this video at the end of the other video I just did, and hopefully it will look decent and stuff. So yeah, this is why I have a different shirt or whatever else I was wearing in the other video. Alright,